What if the world did not begin in fire, but in cold? What if the first language Earth ever spoke was silence? Here, beyond the edge of familiar maps, lies Siberia, a land where time froze before it learned how to move, where the ground remembers every footstep, and the wind carries the breath of vanished ages. This is not emptiness. This is presence. Siberia is the pause between heartbeats, the inhale before history speaks, a place where every grain of ice whispers endurance and every horizon asks the same question. How much can a land remember and still remain beautiful? Siberia stretches wider than imagination, forests older than memory. Rivers that have never forgotten their names. For thousands of years, this land has been crossed, claimed, feared, and misunderstood. Empires reached for it. Exiles were sent into it. Dreamers vanished within it. Yet, Siberia never belonged to anyone. It belongs only to itself. Here, the cold is not an enemy. It is a teacher. It strips life down to truth, to what matters, to what endures. At the edge of what most would call survivable, a city breathes. Yakutsk. A mirage carved from ice and resolve, built on permafrost that never forgives mistakes. Here, buildings do not rest on the ground. They hover above it, as if even architecture has learned respect. Winter lasts most of the year. Metal shatters. Breath crystallizes midair. And yet, life persists. Markets open. Children laugh. Music escapes warm rooms into the frozen night. This is not defiance. This is adaptation. Tradition walks beside modern life here. Ancient Saka rituals survive beneath neon signs. Stories once told by firelight now glow on phone screens. The past does not disappear in Siberia. It breathes. In a land where survival is never guaranteed, faith takes many forms. Not always written. Not always spoken. Sometimes it is a ritual passed through generations, a prayer whispered to the forest, an offering left for spirits older than cities. The ground is sacred and scarred. Siberia has seen suffering, exile, labor camps, lives erased by cold and silence, yet remembrance lives on. Candles burn not for spectacle, but for those who endured. Faith here is simple. Endure. Remember. Live gently upon what cannot be replaced. Beyond the cities, beyond memory, Siberia opens its true heart. The taiga. An ocean of trees where sound disappears and shadows stretch longer than fear. This forest is alive in ways science still struggles to explain. Roots speak underground. Silence moves. The Siberian tiger passes unseen, a living symbol of restraint and power. The snow leopard waits in stillness. Reindeer migrate as they have for millennia, guided not by maps, but by instinct older than nations. Here, humanity is not the center. it is a visitor. The rivers of Siberia do not rush. They remember. The Lena, the Ob, the Yenisei, ancient storytellers carrying the weight of vanished glaciers and the reflections of stars that once guided nomads home. In summer, they flow like memory. In winter, they sleep beneath ice thick as centuries. Stillness here is not death. It is patience. But even Siberia is changing. The permafrost, once eternal, begins to soften. Ancient ground releases memories it never meant to share. Methane escapes, rivers shift, villages sink, roads buckle, homes tilt. Modern industry cuts lines through wilderness, not always from cruelty, but from hunger for progress. This is the paradox. A land that taught humanity how to endure now asks humanity to learn restraint. The people feel it first, and still they adapt. Because resilience is not loud, it is practiced daily. Siberia is both sacred and scarred, a place where beauty endures beside consequence, where survival is not heroic, but ordinary, where life continues, quietly, against odds few ever witness. As the northern lights spill across frozen forests and stars burn above endless white, Siberia reminds us of something forgotten, that the world does not need to be conquered to be understood, that silence can speak, that endurance can be gentle. Siberia is not a destination, it is a revelation. And perhaps, in learning how Siberia survives, we remember how we should. If this journey through the Siberia's soul has moved you, please like the video, subscribe to Melvi Globe, and leave a comment. Every response is a source of motivation that helps us keep sharing more extraordinary stories.